It is a real honor to be here with His Eminence, Cardinal Donald Wuerl, and this was a thought. I had lunch with Monsignor Vahi, and he said, what if we propose this to the Cardinal, kind of an interview, a discussion? We called up, and the Cardinal said, that sounds great. So I think this is a real pleasure to be able to be in this environment. Talk to us, if you will, about the Holy Father and what you think he is doing for the Catholic Church.
Well, I think we see in this Holy Father an example of preaching by example, teaching by example. The gospel message remains the same. It's been the same since the time Jesus announced it. But there are different styles of trying to present it. And I think what we see in Pope Francis is this quiet, persistent, consistent presentation of the faith, but with all the simplicity that simply comes from knowing this is true.
How do you think he is changing the church? While he's out, and it's definitely a different image, but he's also reforming on the inside.
He has clearly indicated that he would like to see things simplified. Now, how you do that when you're presiding over a church of 1 billion members in every part of the world is going to be the challenge. But within a week of being named Pope, of being elected Pope, he named a committee to start looking at how to make things work better, how to make them work in a more simple manner.
I've heard Pope Francis talk about this, and I've heard you talk about this new evangelization. What is that?
What the Pope is saying to us is, the new evangelization consists of these three things. Every one of us has to be able to renew our own faith. We can't just take it as the icing on the cake. We have to renew our own commitment that this really is true. And then he said the second part is, once you've renewed that faith, intellectually and affectively, you have to be confident that it's true. And if you stand in that confidence, you're going to want to do the third thing, and that is share it.
The Pope recently talked about homosexuality. It seems like the Holy Father was saying to be inclusive. How do you translate that message in a current world with the Church's teaching about what that's all about?
The Church has a very, very clear message that human sexuality is supposed to take place in marriage. The Church has the responsibility, every priest has the responsibility in the pulpit to proclaim the teaching as it is, in all of its beauty and all of its strength. But then you meet people in life where they are, and you try to walk with them and bring them to Christ. I think that's what the Pope was saying. He was saying, we're not here to criticize and critique, but we are here to say, this is the way, and we hope that we can walk with you as we all try to get closer to Christ.
What was your faith journey? How did you end up here?
The biggest influence, granted, parents will always be a major influence, and friends, but the biggest influence was a parish priest, one of our priests. And you, as a young man, you look at him and you say, look at all the good he's doing. And it was important that one day he just said, did you ever think about being a priest? I said, I don't think I would be worthy. He said, nobody ever would think you would be. I said, it's not your call. But if you say yes to the call, the Lord will work with you, even you. So it was a good experience.
So it's a real honor for me to be here tonight. I have the President speaking in 55 minutes. So I do need to go.
Well,
but
let me
it's been a
thank
pleasure.
you. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being such a great host. Thank you. Good night. Thank you.